Hello YouTube, this is my first proper video, and I wanted to kick things off with something special, Oblivion Remaster. Now, when I saw the announcement trailer, something just hit me. It brought back the spark, that love for gaming I felt years ago. The world and narrative and the music, it's all so immersive. Oblivion's not just another fantasy RPG, it's some of the best storytelling, ridiculous fun, bug, and an old school charm that made it unforgivable. But I'm not just doing a normal playthrough. I wanted to put a little twist on it, only using hand-to-hand combat, archery for range fights, and healing magic or potions only. Depending on the enemy, I might have to dabble in a few spells, just in case, only when it's absolutely necessary. So this is going to be a weird mix of punching, arrows, clutch heals, and I'm all in for the chaos. And I hope you're into this unique playstyle and join with me with this journey. This might be multiple clips, multiple videos, and I hope you enjoy the ride.
And the final hours of my life.
I decided to go with the orc race, not just for the unique look that always cracks me up, but also for the character of the awesome ability of the Berserker's Rage. I'm designing my character to look like Chad meme just for the laughs, and I was hoping that the orc's raw strength and boosts from the Berserk will give me an edge when I need them for my hand-to-hand combat, focusing on helping me deal serious amount of damage in just those serious times that I really need the help and support. So, with my orc Chad, who I'm calling Big Chungus, I think I'm ready to face whatever Cyrodiil throws at me. Big Chungus is all about hand-to-hand combat, archery for those long shots, and of course healing, magic, and potions to keep me getting turned into an Oblivion pancake. I'm not gonna lie, seeing Big Chungus running around this remastered world, just punching everything in sight, is already hilarious in my opinion. But you know what? That's the whole challenge is about. Having fun, embracing the jank, and seeing just how far a punchy orc can go, in my opinion.
No, now. No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face.
Yes,
you are
beautiful
then
face.
the stars where
Yes.
gods give me strength.
Your fucking
Assassins attacked my sons, my blades by chance. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. You will...
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
I decided to move the beginning intro of fighting a little bit faster just to get straight to the actions and build up my skills as fast as possible. Big Chungus started picking up whatever scraps of metals armor he could find, like bits and pieces of armor from the assassins, mostly just rags or rusty pieces of armor scattered around the ground, while fighting off a bunch of rats, zombies, and a few goblins. My mentality was simple: charging as fast as possible, overwhelming them, and honestly seeing Big Chungus sprinting at full speed and just decking everything in the face, it always cracks me up every single time. When I reached a big pack of goblins, I decided to go in quickly and start knocking them one by one, and I tried to pay more attention to my movements and footwork as I went in, learning how to sidestep and dodge a little bit. It's just trying to stay alive while punching everything that's in sight, which I think, in my opinion, it's always kind of fun just knocking out as much thing as possible, in my opinion. Oh,
Must help us. They
As you
cannot
wish, sire.
understand how. Listen. The skies are marked. I know these.
when choosing the burst sign, I decided to use the steed because it increases the duration of distance, and I thought it would be the most useful one out of the bunch. While yes, some are having more good opportunity to increase your output in the game, I just decided to use the steed to increase my distance, and I thought it was the most
Signs
useful
lead.
one.
Yours might, but it with note met into. I go. You.
You may as well make your... We're the Emperor... Although... My job... We're the Emperor's body... Although... Stick close and let us do our job. You'll be all right. Do your worst. Show me what you've got. Watch your back, boys. For the Emperor!
As the introduction of the game was coming to an end, I wanted to pick a class, or more like decide how my class was going to run. While yes, I wanted to make it a hand-to-hand combat, I wanted to focus on that aspect. So I chose to use a custom class, as you'll see later in the game. I wanted to know a perfect outcome, which I decided to not use archery. I use other skills to rely on survivability within the game.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
As I started to jump around within the game, I wanted to increase my acrobatic skills just so that it can keep increasing my
What about that
generation
side
of my stamina as much as possible. Me swinging, me jumping around. I was trying to do as much as possible I could do to increase my stamina or my acrobatics. More as that. Um, I think it'll be an important skill to keep increasing, and so that's why I keep on jumping around
Dead
within the
end.
game.
What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
You thought for
For the Emperor!
I can go no further. You alone must stand again. Take the amulet. Give it. Find him.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up.
No. Talos, save us. We failed. The job. Nothing. Oh, it's here.
And I decided to choose my custom class, relying on combat, and I wanted to increase the favors of the strength and luck. I was thinking about endurance, but I went with luck instead. I thought it would be more better opportunity to use luck within the game, because most other runs I've had, I didn't really rely on luck. Then I went to hand combat, heavy armor, and blocking, as well as the magic for restorations, marksman, security, acrobatics. I didn't really want. I could use increase my skill for sneak later in the game due to its many bugs, and I thought it would be a way to increase that skill. And I decided to name this class Big Fister for just the sheer funniness. I just enjoy little jokes of it. As I was leaving the sewers, going to the world of, Cyrodiil, I was trying to increase my sales as much as possible. So I decided to go into the Vilvern in increasing my martial skills as quickly as possible, my acrobatic skills, in getting better armor, and trying to do as best as I can. I knocked a few bandits out as quickly as possible, try and take their gear, try to take their armor, increase my pick locking skills, uh, hand-to-hand combat, blocking, and archery. While in this little dungeon, there's bandits, there's also skeletons, there's zombies, and I believe there's a necromancer at the end of the dungeon. I tried to grab whatever useful items was available to me and to proceed the game better. Even though I'm wearing the heavy armor and increasing my health will be the most efficient way to proceed in the game. And also, as a bug within the game, I decided to use the pick locking skill to increase my pick locking skills as fast as possible, and also increasing my level and putting that level points into HP and luck. So I just spam as much as I could within this small little bit of time to increase it. So I go until 75. With that 75 will help me increase my level by quite a bit of numbers and increasing my HP, my endurance, my speed, and my luck. I thought those were the most efficient skills to increase as I continue on the game. Because I need more HP, I need more ways to increase my endurance, I need more, extra help with luck. Because luck does contribute in a lot of factors within the game. I personally do not know, but I kind of just like to do it because I just like to see the increase in the skill of the unicorn. So it's funny in my opinion. As I beat necromancy, this is where I decided to increase my level by resting. In the game, you can only increase your level by rest. So I decided to increase my strength, which also increases my HP and also luck factor and my endurance. While it might seem odd, I decided to use those as first because it's the first free levels, and then I decided to increase my agility to increase it further because it was so minuscule. As I grabbed everything, I decided to head out and look around my surroundings to see what else I could find within the area. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't putting the wrong attributes in certain skills and try to read the skill sets of each attribute. I found a fort which had a goblin, and I decided to go in and try to just take everything out. Try to take their items, try to take any good armor, any good gear, and I saw a deer out the side, but it escaped from me, I believe so. And I went to the fort, trying to increase my skills as quickly as possible, finding every goblin I can find, knocking them out, grabbing their things, grabbing their items, grabbing their weapons. And I thought it would be faster in this aspect and later in the game. While I had mostly just scrap armor, which is all rusty, I wanted to get better armor as quickly as possible, which was in a way. And this picklock was on a harder difficulty, so it took a while to unlock it. But once I unlocked it, I pretty much grabbed some good armor. So as it contributed into the good way into the game. I try to make sure I didn't miss anything items. I just try to keep going back for collapse under me and knock out the few remaining goblins, grab their things, grab some ale just so I can sell that later on when I find a market. As I head out, I decide to go to the main city. While I was fighting this wolf, I wanted to grab its hides so I can sell it for a good price, increasing my skill for stamina and my acrobatic skills, using healing skills as quickly as or fast as possible, just so I can level up my restoration skills. As I head back, I found a couple deers, trying to get their venison, just in case I might need it for later, but most likely I won't even use it because of my skills for healing, and that's many potions I'll mostly get at the end of the game. And as this ends, I decided to wrap the game as now. As this is my first video, I hope you enjoy it. Please continue. Please, I hope you subscribe. Hope you like and enjoy my content. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you.